He's trying a new build for the Vanguard Harbinger. Now this is a little bit of a new thing. I'm going for mostly ballistics, and I'm keeping a couple laser cannons just in case I'm running out of ammo at the last possible moment. Has happened to me before that with all ballistic builds. You know, it was just one little guy flying or just one more tap needed, and just because I didn't have that, couldn't get the job done. So here we have a couple Starfarers. Right, it's gonna be interesting enough. What else do we have here? Let's go first take care of these two. Starfarers should not be all that complicated. Could drop a couple of these task force to soften them up a little bit. Let's see how these go. Get hits there. Okay, couple. Okay, so maybe yeah, I just don't want to risk losing this mission, so I'll just go very nice and close and open up on these two. So we have a lot of firepower in this thing right now. This should be easy enough. I've done hammerheads already with this build, and you just pop them fairly quickly. Not getting the perfect angle here, but I mean, it's just a Starfarer, so it shouldn't be all that difficult. There it goes. Blew up. A little bit of laggy there. So the server is not really helping me all that much. Let's get nice and close again to this one. The closer you get, more damage you do, the less ammo you end up needing, which is always appreciated, especially with ballistics. Now I have a size 5 Gatling there in the nose. I'm not focusing all my fire in the same spot like what I would prefer, but again, destroying these two. What else do we have here? Okay, so you see the, oh, there you go, freaking hammerhead, of course. Okay, so the hammerhead was the one blowing, shooting me up nicely. Let's go with some of these. Let's try one of these stock. These are not really working all that well. These are kind of shitty. I've been using these, and man, am I disappointed. Because check this thing, right? So I go with one of these missiles, and you'd think they are like this shit, right? No, they actually kind of suck. Let's go at this thing again. So I have to bring this guy down before he blows up my buddies here. And I mean, I'm going with a ship that should do quite a bit of damage. Those G's. Man, I'm flying like shit today. So much for master modes, right? Yeah. Oh crap. Hang on in there, buddy. You can do it. Nice thing about ballistics is that they really go through that. Well, this hammerhead is pretty fast. What is this guy doing? Am I even getting my shots on target? I guess I am. Should be the case. Oh, come on. Die already. Hang on. Okay, now I have a nice angle there. Okay. There's another one. Crap. I hear you. So I'll just try to get a little bit closer this time. What? Let's go with that. These little torps things, they're not good at all. They are pretty shitty. Let's go. Yeah, I'll just save my ammo until I get nice and close because I don't want to screw this one up. There's still a couple targets there I should be able to save if I do my job. As you see, this is nowhere near as fast as it's with the Corsair. The Corsair is just on another level. But it's still interesting that with this tiny little heavy fighter thing, you can do nicely. You can do okay. I don't know how lucky I'm getting, man. I'm kind of not doing all that great, to be all honest. So I still have ammo. I still have some. So I would say that yeah, you can do these with just one ADB5. I would say you definitely can because I'm putting a lot of damage on that sucker. And I'm not exactly doing great today. It's been pretty shitty flying on my part. This one I'm getting a little bit better shots on. But still. So as you see, okay, so it's 6 minutes on a shitty combat. I could have done it in 5. I've done my part a little bit better, but that's a high beacon. That's 235k without taking into account the call to arms in 6 minutes with what is it, 2-3 mil ship that you can buy in game as of right now. Guys, this is pretty decent. I like this build a lot. Yes, you do have to reload, and yeah, if you have someone there in a turret, it's gonna be even more fun. So man, I've always been a fan of the Harbinger. I've always liked it, and I've always liked that you can have a nice ship that also has it's great for combat, right? But you have a handy little ship, yeah, moving, not the best thing, with a decent interior. It has a very nice interior, so you can drop some of those bigger bombs. You have a couple beds, you can store some loot, you can go down and do missions nicely, and it is a pretty sweet option just to try something a little bit different. Folks, it's gonna be all for now. Subscribe to the channel. See you next time. Take care.